and this leather has been previously treated with a natural mixture of 3 natural ingredients, which is egg white, olive oil, and milk. Okay, this mixture it's spread on top of the leather, and we let it sink in for 48 hours. So give it enough time to the leather to absorb it, and this will work like a natural glue afterwards. Francesco, in the meantime, has chosen a selection of tools. Okay, some of them are antique tools in bronze, some are really beautiful, and he has put them on the fire because they need to be hot. Now he will proceed. You'll see him, he's going to work with, he has a little cardboard that helps him to get the orientation for the design, so he has a reference when he will, geometrically, when he will do the design. Now he's punching on top of the leather with a cloth full of olive oil. Olive oil, it's a big thing of our cultural background. We use it for many things, not only for food, we use it for creams, we use it for leather, for many uses. And it goes back in the centuries, really. Now he's working on a leaf of gold. It's a 22 karat leaf of gold, so it's nearly pure gold. He needs that special cushion to cut it, the knife, and a special long hair brush to pick it up. He cannot touch it with his hands, otherwise it will get tangled and it will just melt into your hands because it's so fine that with the heat of your body it will just melt. Slowly he cuts it in bits and pieces and puts it on the design, and where he intends to do his design. Of course, every time that Francesco will do one design, he will pick different tools, different instruments. So every time, each design that he will make will be a unique piece, one of a kind. Okay, so this is the most important issue of our work that we do here. We're trying to keep alive the work of Francesco, which is the work of an artisan. And the artisan, it's in a way an artist. We are fighting against the world that it's going through instead the opposite direction, which instead is going into the globalization. And we are struggling to make this kind of world survive, because it's not easy. So slowly, like he's building up the area where he intends to do his design, and when he's going to be ready, as you can see, he cuts bits and pieces of the gold. Now he's ready, he's finished, so he can start with the design. The tool needs to be at the right temperature, not too hot and not too cold. Otherwise, if it's too hot, it will burn the leather. If it's too cold, on the long run, the gold will come out from the leather. So the temperature is very important. And Francesco can recognize it from the bracing of the water. He can understand if the tool has reached the right temperature or not. Another important issue of this work is the pressure, the amount of pressure Francesco puts into the tool. Of course, in the beginning, the young artisans tend to put a little bit too much pressure, but slowly, with the going, with the years going by, he will learn how to work on top of the leather with a soft touch. That means that he cannot push too much the tool inside the leather. In fact, if you want to judge a very well done gilded work, if you look at it from a horizontal point of view, the gilding should be flat, not cave. This means that the artisan has not put too much pressure in it. At this point, Francesco has finished his design. He will clean up the gold that it's not being used. And magically, but not really magically, this is thanks to experience, the beautiful design will appear underneath it.
You just wiped all that away like nothing, like
Of course, we will not throw anything away. This cotton will be burned, the gold will melt, and we're going to save from a 15 to a 20% of the gold.
That is beautiful.
And
Bellissima.
this is gonna, we'll show you, we're gonna put some buttons on them.